everybody, it's Wendy Rahilly here. Wanted to chat with you really quick today about talking with prospects on the phone and what your posture is while you're doing it, okay? For many people, the thought of picking up the phone and talking with people live, having an actual conversation with them is a horrendous experience. I know back, a few years ago when I was first getting started in this industry and I had to pick up the phone and talk with real prospects and try to present my business to them, I was just, I was so scared. I remember I would get like a list of people to call, maybe like 20, 30 people that I needed to call. I probably had about maybe a couple hours to do it out of my time, and literally I would spend about an hour and a half of that time memorizing my script, reorganizing the leads, you would name it. I would find every excuse possible during that time so that I did not have to pick up the phone and make those calls. And then when I finally did get the courage to pick up the phone and make the calls, I would either hang up on them or when I started talking to them, I was just I don't know, I would stumble over my words. It was just a complete mess. So trust me, I understand. I know it can be tough picking up the phone. But luckily these days, we really don't need to do that so much anymore because most of our prospecting is done online. So, through like attraction marketing, and people usually come to you. But occasionally, yes, you are going to have to pick up the phone and you are going to have a real conversation with somebody. So, when you're doing this, your posture really explains a lot to that person of the type of person that you are, what kind of a leader you're going to be, if you are successful or not, and that kind of thing. So, if you're coming across as wishy-washy and, you flinch at every question they throw at you or, stumble, chances are you're not going to have a great connection with this prospect. However, if you treat it like, say, a job interview, you are interviewing that person. They're not interviewing you, okay? You're there to bless their life. You have something to offer them, a way of them to change their life, make some income, at home. And it would be a privilege for them to work on your team and take up your time and effort so that you can train them on how to be successful and make money from home. Okay, you got to think of it like this. Another way, you have to have the posture too, like that. You're the interviewer, you're not the interviewee. Okay. You also have to think about it as how can you help them. Okay, it's not about you; it's about them. Actually, I watched a video last night, a Danny Johnson video, and she was going over how, when you're having a conversation with people, you need to start asking them questions. You just find out as much as you can about these people. Keep them talking. That's important. You want them to do the talking, not you. So ask them questions. Find out as much as you can about them. Get them to open up to you. That's a great way to lead into a good conversation, is to learn a lot about them. Then you can use that information to present your business and kind of plug in how your business can help them achieve what they're looking for, what their goals are. Okay, but while you're doing it, you have to have that posture. You have to have that confidence. You're there to help them. If it's not good for them or not right for them, that's fine. You're not there to pressure them. Thank them for their time. Move on to the next person. But always keep that relationship open with that person because you never know. They might come back down the road. Sometimes it's just not a good time for people. But anyway, so when you're on the phone with people, you want to be confident. You want to lead the conversation, ask a lot of questions. Think of yourself as the interviewer. You're there to help them. You're not there to build your paycheck, even though you are building your paycheck. But that's not what the call is all about. You're there to help them or see how much you can help them. Okay, and if it's not for them, okay, well, great. You did your best, and move on to the next person. Then you could bless. Okay, all right. Well, that takes care of this video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.